Louisiana beer reviews. Urthel Quadrium Ale Samaranth. Okay. It says here, produced in the Netherlands. Brewed for a company in Belgium. So that's why they say on the back, Dutch with a Flemish touch. It's brewed by Dutch people for Flemish people in Belgium. Flemish or Dutch Belgians. Alright. The Samaranth Breweries, Flanders, Belgium since 2000. Superior Special Ale. Served chilled. I have it chilled. And they're showing a tall tulip glass. I have a chalice glass. 11% alcohol. Now, I'm reading on the internet, they're saying 11.5, but this bottle clearly says 11. They might have reduced it. Traditionally top fermented and bottle conditioned amber special ale. I've tried some other Urthel beers. I don't really like their bottles too much with these little cartoon. It just doesn't look that good. I mean, a lot of companies have these cartoon labels, and I just don't like them, but some people love them, I guess. Gets an outstanding score on Beer Advocate. That's the second highest possible score. A 96 out of 100 on Rate Beer. 83 out of 100 for the style. So not as high in the style, but overall they love it. And a most excellent score, which would be a solid A on the Beer and Me. Well, I've never had it before. I did try one of the other Urthel beers, though. And it was really good. Unfortunately, it's 11.2 ounces, 330 milliliters instead of our typical 12-ounce bottles in America. But at 11% alcohol, I might be glad it's not more than that. No, actually, I wish it was 12 ounces. If I can get the cap off. Okay, here's some strong lagers. Back in 1996, when I started doing the beer drinking project, I bought Hurricane malt liquor. I bought this around here at a local store. It was, you know, inexpensive. Yeah. 23rd of December, 1996. One thing you got to give Anheuser-Busch to always put the dates. This is not the original can. They had one that came out in 95. It was like a test market can. And in 96, when they rolled it out nationally, this was what they had. That Shaken H. Hurricane. Yes, we know about hurricanes here. Here's the 40-ounce bottle. Brace for the smooth taste. You probably have to brace more for the 6% ABV than the smooth taste. But, you know, they can't say that. 6% is not too strong. Then they also, later on, I can't remember the years, I'd have to look that up, but I have the records. They came out with a high gravity. Here's the original high gravity lager. 8.1. Now that's pretty devastating beer. If you drink a couple of these cans, you're going to feel it. 1909. 1909, yeah, 2009. I always liked this beer. I thought it had a rich, really flavorful taste. And I used to buy it at Winn-Dixie over there. They don't carry it there anymore. It used to be $7.99 a 12-pack, and then it went up to like $9.99, and I stopped buying it. Well, I had stopped buying it long before that. It looked like other people stopped buying it, and they pulled it. I liked it. The taste was good, but I just found it was too heavy-bodied. I would drink one, that big orange glass, you know, and I feel like, oh, it's too strong. Here's the new can design. Somebody said it looks like a Bentley. I'm trying to make it look like a Bentley car. More stately design, category 5. Be bold, be smooth, be powerful. That's right. I agree with that. Although I'm probably not necessarily bold, smooth, or powerful. I just agree with the sentiment. And then they had the new bottles. Oh, this is the 6% bottle. Had to drive forever to find that. They don't sell it in southeastern Louisiana, in my area anymore, the 6% Hurricane. Only in Lacombe and only in Denham Springs, by Baton Rouge and by Slidell. So I don't want to drive 70 miles. Okay, but we do get the, and here's the newer can. They got black and silver for the 6%. And silver and black for the 8.1 with the red trim. So one of the better beers from the Anheuser-Busch line, 6%. You might run across that. I've seen that in Florida, or the 8.1, which is what we get. I need to get a 40-ounce bottle of the 8.1, I think. This is more of an old style 40-ounce. You notice that? Anheuser-Busch does the long neck 40s, whereas Pabst does the short spout, and Miller does the plastic now for most of their 40s. Nonetheless, let's go back to the Netherlands. Well, Belgium, you know, you may be aware, used to be part of the Netherlands until they revolted in the 1830s and got their independence because they were Catholic and they didn't want to be ruled by Protestants. Even though the Belgians have their own internal problems, the French language people versus the Dutch language people, the Walloons versus the Flemish. But the Netherlands used to be a much bigger country. Luxembourg, Belgium, and the Netherlands. But it didn't last. Okay. Enough of the geography lesson, although you may be aware that the Netherlands, the Kingdom of the Netherlands, also extends into America, into the Caribbean. That's right. This is very brown, caramel, and opaque, and there's a thin, cream-colored head. It looks nice. It looks like it's going to be strong. Can I take it? I don't know. I probably can't really take it. Oh, it smells strong. Well, the aroma is so rich. It's like rich, what you call it, fruit cake type fruit. You know those candied fruits they put in the fruit cake? Some people don't like fruit cake, but then you pin them down. They've never had it, or the last time they had it, they were 3 or 4 years old. It's like, it's just bread with fruit in it, okay? Grow up and eat it, although you're not required to like it. I don't buy it because it's too expensive. But then I'll buy this. Well, enough rambling on, like Led Zeppelin. It's really rich. Tell you the truth, it's more like spice bread, but there's the fruit component. It's spicy, it's bready, it's rich, it's sugary, it's filling, it has a medium to heavy body. There is alcohol showing up, and a lot of times these really strong ales will have a brandy wine aspect to them, like I remarked earlier this week when we did our Sierra Nevada Bigfoot. It has that brandy, or brandy wine, the original name for brandy, taste. The finish is only semi-dry. It's alcoholic. It is sippable. It is not gulpable. I think if you tried to gulp this beer like these people do 40-ounce challenges and all that, 40-ounce this, I bet you're going to throw up. But I don't ever watch those things because I don't really, this is me. I don't care if people drink the beer fast or slow. I'm not into the guzzling. If that's what you like, that's fine. If some people like NASCAR, I don't watch racing. I don't have an interest in it. I'm not against it. I like football, basketball, and baseball. That's what I focus on. I used to watch a lot of prize fighting or boxing, but I found that that deteriorated so bad. Plus, I started having moral problems with people trying to hurt each other, and it just bothered me. Still watch it sometimes, but this is close to perfect. It's not perfect because it's got some dirty edges around on it. It's probably made that way. It's kind of a dirty beer. It's kind of harsh. This is not a wimpy beer. You know, it's like you have to man up to drink this thing. If your girlfriend drinks this, she's going to probably pass out. Unless she's a really big girl. Actually, if you drink this, you may pass out. If you drink 2 bottles, you're pretty much guaranteed you're going to pass out. So, this is incredible. The worst I would give this beer would be an A, most excellent. But I think it's better than just an A. It's an A+. It's outstanding. It's not just most excellent, it's outstanding. It's wonderful. Oh, I feel it already, and I've only taken a few sips, as you can see. So this is a devastating beer. Don't like the label. Doesn't matter. I love the labels here. Well, that's okay. This is well, they're pretty good. I'll start to have reservations about that Bentley look. But that is a good, strong lager now, I have to say. Anyway, Les Le Bon Temps Roulé. This is a fantastic beer, and I did not pay a lot for it. Urthel, $4.79. You might think that's a lot. It's not cheap, but for what you're getting, it's pretty gourmet. So, y'all come on down to New Orleans. Ooh, I gotta drink this whole thing.